beautiful Cancerians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for August 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, this is your monthly reading for August. I'm going to get all your cards first before I connect to your energy, but you should be feeling that energy, of course, from that new moon in Leo. It occurred on the 28th of July. You should feel it for the next 2 weeks. It's a time to shine, time to stand out and really harmonize your energy and find that inner power. It's a time to get really creative, focus on your goals and dreams, and you may also feel compelled to treat yourself a little bit more than usual this month, okay? Now, we also have a full moon in Aquarius on the 12th of August, and that can be a little bit bumpy, a little bit of volatile energy, as it really does involve a clash between the sun, which is all about ego, and Saturn, that is in retrograde, and of course that's all about deconstruction. So it can mean that some people push your buttons a little bit more than usual, but it's all about being aware that it's the planetary alignments making us feel really frustrated and a little bit stuck in a rut, and to use your energy to uplift and achieve rather to embrace anger. Okay, so it's easier said than done, I know, but just so you're aware, we have those two sort of clashing, let's put it that way. Now, August will feel a little bit like a firework month, full of surprises and a little bit too hot to handle sometimes, just so you're aware, because we do have some major influences between that passionate, fiery Mars and electrifying Uranus. Sometimes it's a little bit shocking as well. That's why I paused, because it can be a little bit of a bumpy ride, especially since we also have Mars clashing with Saturn, and that really amps the pressure up. Now, the mix between Uranus and Mars can be quite a flammable pairing, so you will feel that pressure. We all will collectively feel that energy, and you may feel like the pressure is building throughout the first part of the month, but rest assured, from the 17th of August, the planets bring a little bit calmer energy and you'll feel a little bit more like you can breathe, okay? So if you're trying to complete any tasks, be mindful that you may feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 4 steps back, so please have compassion with yourself. We got the Hangman energy twice here for you, so you may feel a little bit like on pause, that limbo kind of energy. And from the 25th of August, Mercury brings much better moods and much better news and communication. Now, for you in particular, my beautiful Cancerians, your 2nd house of value is activated. That's how you value yourself, what you have, your possessions, thinking about your cash, your property, whether you want to buy property or you already have some. It can also be about your savings, making sure you put yourself in a really good position to find a foundation that protects your money, for example. Also, you may be taking stock on all that you create and protect what you have, okay? Also, it's a very creative month for you as well. The 8th house is activated, and that's about transforming your finances. So this month in particular, even though we've got no coins yet in your energy field, you may be focusing on your finances, reshuffling, making sure bills are paid. Some of you may be making large purchases, but also making sure that you have enough for savings. So, but it's about you looking at what you do and whether you are valued for it. Now that's in terms of career, but it's also in terms of friendships, love relationships. You may be looking at value. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? What are they meant to see for their highest good? Can you please guide them? Okay. We've also got the Hangman twice. Wow, I love that. Not that, I mean, the Hangman is actually a very positive energy, even though it means like there may be a pause, or you may feel a little bit like you need to see things from a different perspective. But you've literally got the Hangman in your protagonist energy, and you've got the Hangman twice in your outcome energy. So that means that it's an end of old ways of doing things, releasing any restrictions, that anything that's been holding you back. And it's a time to embrace new opportunities from different perspectives. You got to be willing to sacrifice something in order to gain something new. So some of you may be leaving a job, old workspace, and you may be embracing retirement, or you may actually be leaving a workspace in order to embrace a new job opportunity. Some of you may be leaving a home space in order to embrace a new sort of endeavor elsewhere, and be sort of moving to the country, or moving to somewhere where you feel you belong. So you may be reshuffling your world in some area, or at least planning it in the month of August. Okay. Now the first card here we have is the Fool card. So this definitely from the get-go is like new start, diving into something, taking an opportunity to, you know, embrace change. Now Cancerians, human beings in general, they don't like change unless they are in charge of it. This is your protagonist energy. So any changes that are being made, you are in charge. Okay. This is also a card of freedom, of playfulness, trying to be curious about what your surroundings have on offer for you. So if you've been feeling recently that you've been in a cycle of routine, habit, or a repetitive energy where you're feeling a little bit low vibe or low energy, you're going to open yourself up to a little bit more fun, a little bit more playfulness as we move throughout the month. Now, this also is a card of having faith. Even when things are on pause, even when things are in delay and your abundance hasn't shown up yet, because we've got the King of Cups here, we got the Six of Wands, which is success, something that you've aligned, your heart is aligned with, the Wheel of Fortune. There's some really good luck bringing you something that your heart has been yearning for a long time, but you may have been feeling that it actually has not been showing up for you, or it's been a real struggle. And there's indicating here that you may be taking a calculated risk to move things along, or you may actually be just weighing up your options and leaping into a new energy, or taking the plunge, literally, as this person has done. As you can see, this person is reaching heady heights before they take that plunge. So I feel there's an energy here of you being on the journey of life and realizing that you're very, very strong, that you're not giving up on something. You may be approaching something in a different way, or in a more cheerful way. You know, when we do something, for example, if you're in a job and you're like in a routine and it's getting a little bit monotonous and you feel a little bit down, you can look at the things that you do and try to reshuffle the way you do it, or approach it in a different way, or make it fun so that you can enjoy the moment. It's all about enjoying the moment. A lot of us humans, we always think about the past, things that we should have said, didn't say, want to go back and change, or we look back to learn and process from past experiences, or we live in the future, wanting to achieve something, setting goals, intentions, or wondering what the future holds. It is very difficult sometimes to live in the present moment. And I feel like that is something that you're trying to do. You're trying to have faith in like the present moment and know that the universe has got your back. You're surrendering. When you're surrendering with the Hangman, it doesn't mean you're giving up. It means you're sort of trusting the universe that it has your back. Okay. So with this Fool card, I really feel like you're starting something new, whether it is a new path, new friendships, new job opportunities. You're diving in, and I feel like it's almost like you're saying, you know what? Let's just do it. New beginning, new adventure. Let's have fun. Now, the Hangman indicates what's stopping you from having fun. Okay, what's preventing you, or the Seven of Wands here as well is like a guarded energy. Now, sometimes we can be we can want to do something, but we hold ourselves back. Now, I'm sure you're sick of and tired of everyone saying, oh, you know, there's luck coming, you're holding yourself back. You know, it's not all about you, my beautiful Cancerians. It's all about circumstance, okay? So I feel like the right circumstance, the right opportunities, you will find yourself in those positions. But in the downtime, when nothing is happening, that's when we look at ourselves and we respond to challenging situations differently, and we sort of look like, how can we remove the roadblocks from our path and allow ourselves to move forward? How are we being triggered? Sometimes the hangman energy allows us that time to pause, to reevaluate circumstances. A time for inaction does not mean nothing is happening. It means it's time for reflection in order to make sure you want the things that you want. It's also an opportunity for you to reflect on conversations or the next step that you're about to take, just to make sure that you are on the right path, okay? Now, also the hangman is a card of transcendence. Okay, it's a card of renewal. It's a card of insight. So you may have taken a pause before you take a leap of faith in order to make sure you're about to take the right step. It's all about perspective and also connecting to your intuition. I feel like whatever area you're going into, I feel like you accept that there's competition, or you accept that there are going to be roadblocks, there are going to be blockages, but you never give up. That's one thing. Perseverance is your superpower, my beautiful Cancerians. You never give up. The Seven of Wands says you are above the competition and you're not giving up. But sometimes they're giving this energy, and please don't shoot the messenger when I say this. Whenever you're starting something new, you may be a little bit guarded, okay? You know, I'm a water element as well. I'm a Scorpio. And sometimes when I, you know, move into new circles, friendship circles, or new opportunities, at first I'm a little bit guarded because I'm gauging my surroundings. So sometimes I have like, it's almost like an invisible shield that I'm not even aware that I've got on. And the Seven of Wands can be that. It can be like, if you're falling in love with someone, it's like you put the brakes on and you pause, and you want to make sure you're secure before you move through to the next stage. So they're showing me that you're on the way to victory. Whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you're on the way to victory. And it may have been a battle. You may have felt like you had to fight for this. This is a card of self-defense, but also not giving up. It's also a card of you having gone through some sort of test. And I feel like you're passing the test because you're going to the Six of Wands. Okay, you're passing the test. The Six of Wands is success, good news coming your way, elevation, influence, stepping into the spotlight and being seen for your heart, been seen for your skills. They're showing me how talented you are, how good what you do. I mean, the Queen of Wands is someone who is very creative, who is magnetic, who actually leads with passion, and, you know, is someone who really accomplishes whatever they set out to do. Male or female, not a gender specific reading. But the Seven of Wands says you're not giving up on something, even though it's been difficult. And they're indicating here that you may be looking back on some of your journey throughout the month and seeing how strong you really are. So if you're starting something new, it's not because, how can I put that? It's not because you're giving up on something else. It's because you're having the maturity to say, you know what? I'm strong enough to change, make a change, do something new. And I feel this in itself helps you have a very successful state of mind. Now, I don't know why they're giving it to me like that, but they are. So this is what I'm transmitting, or I'm picking up on the energy. But as you can see, this stork is delivering news of a victory wreath. And if you know Tarot, Six of Wands tends to have like a victory wreath in it as well. So I feel like you're headed towards some successful news. Now, success looks differently for everyone, okay? Success to you might be earning a lot of money, making yourself financially secure. Success to another person may be having the energy to get out of bed and embrace the day in the morning. Another person's idea of success, well, most people's ideas of success should be having health and, you know, people around you that deserve your love and you deserve theirs. So it is all about perspective. So I feel this is about you sort of looking at things from a different perspective, like what's important to you, what is worth fighting for, what is not worth fighting for, what is worth releasing because it's been holding you back. Things that are no longer working for you, you're letting them go. And I feel like you're embracing this new revitalized energy. Now, your guides are also showing me that you're the sort of person now, they normally don't give this to me in a monthly reading. This normally comes up in a what do your guides want you to know reading, but they're showing it to me anyway, so I'll give it to you. You're the sort of person who looks a lot younger than your age, and you may actually get a compliment throughout August from somebody who is very, very sincere, and you look a lot younger than your age, because there may be something here about your age where you're thinking about, maybe you're wondering, are you too old to do something? I mean, it could be that you're thinking about learning something, or I just get this energy of sometimes age is a factor. Now, that may not resonate for everyone, of course, so please take it as it resonates. Your guides want you to know age is just a number that we've given ourselves, okay? It's about how you feel. So that's very important to be aware of. It's how you feel, especially with that King of Cups. It's how you feel, okay? Now, also, I just want to say I'm going to be doing a separate reading for people who are retired. So if you are retired or you're nearly at retirement age and you want me to focus on anything in particular in those readings for you, drop it in the comments box below. I do read all my comments that you sort of generously give me there. And it takes me some time. I got to be honest. There's like over 500,000 of you out there. But I do get through it, okay? I do go through them and I do read them all. So I will get round to all of you at some point. So please drop it in the comments box below. I would love to know. Anyway, moving on from that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's in the resistance position, like you got it in the reverse. So it's like you've been unlucky recently, or things have not been going the way that you'd hoped for, or they've not been going in your favor. You may have even sort of thought that your journey has been paved with lots of moments where either your heart was not fulfilled, or you felt people tried to emotionally manipulate you in some way, or you may have felt that luck has just never been on your side. You may have also felt like recently that you've been feeling a little bit stuck in a rut. You may have even felt a little bit disconnected from your own heart space, which is not an energy that you tend to be in, my beautiful Cancerians, because normally, you're so compassionate, you've got loving care, you're a healer, you've got generous time for people, you're supportive, and you just spread love. You emanate love. You're that sort of person. But you may have recently felt like going, you know what, I'm just fed up. I'm just fed up of everyone on take mode. You may have also felt like things have not been going in your favor, so you felt a little bit frustrated. That's all about to change in the month of August. There is a real turnaround in your karma, in your fortune, and things work out in your favor. They work out according to your heart space. So whatever it is your heart yearns for, you will accomplish that, okay? Also, the Wheel of Fortune indicates destiny is intervening to bring you some good luck. And I feel, we all go through cycles of change, positive ones, negative ones, but I do feel like you've got some wonderful options open to you that brings really positive moments of change. And your heart will be like overjoyed. We've got the Six of Wands and we've got the King of Cups. So this is about you being very, very successful. Really great news coming on in. This is a card of being in the limelight. Now, you don't tend to like being in the limelight, my beautiful Cancerians. You like to sort of like operate behind the scenes. You are very modest in your energy, and you always care about the home space, the people around you. You have so much love for everybody. You're always the person who wants to make sure everyone's fine and secure, and it's almost like you're the linchpin. You may not realize you are the linchpin of friendship groups, family units, but you are, okay? You may feel in the month of August that people show you, or people close to you, show you their appreciation a lot more for who you are and what you bring to the table of life, okay? Because I feel like sometimes you go through life battling away and always putting yourself out there, and you may feel like you're not appreciated, or you may feel disappointed that you give your all and you meet people or situations that don't give as much as you do, okay? That's all about to change for you. You will notice that people sort of step up and So as I said, I think it starts with like a compliment, like about your looks. But I feel it's like, because I just get this energy that someone's going to compliment you, okay? But I feel like it's about the universe showing you that you are appreciated and that people notice you. Even if you feel like you just go unnoticed day to day, you are noticed, especially once we got that Queen of Wands energy. That is you being magnetic. Now, normally you are magnetic, my beautiful Cancerians, but I feel like in the month of August, you're really going to feel it. You're really going to notice people noticing you, and you're going to be turning heads, okay? With the King of Cups, this is a card of following your heart. Now, some of you may have been working really hard towards doing something that you love, maybe becoming your own boss, doing something creative or a dream opportunity, and you may step into a new position. Like suddenly out of the blue, there is some really good news for you to be like in a promotion or some sort of raise, or stepping into a leadership role that has more responsibilities. But you're the perfect person to be a leader, my beautiful Cancerians, because of your compassion, because of your respect, because of your fairness, and because of your depth of intuition to understand people on a different level. Some of you may be actually thinking about using your spiritual gifts in order to set up a new business or set up some sort of maybe even a second stream of income. But I feel like you are offering your heart and you're finding peace in your world. You're very charismatic, and you're also someone who is deeply, deeply intuitive. That is your superpower. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you're too sensitive, you're too anything at all. You are exactly the way that you're meant to be, okay? Also with the King of Cups, this is a card of protection. So I feel like you may have been someone who's always protecting your heart in relationships, in love. But I feel like you are someone who will bask in the glory of attention. If you're single, I feel like there's a potential for you to meet love, especially since we've got like a Two of Cups here and a Page of Cups. So there's new love coming on in. You may meet this person at a place where you volunteer your time. Maybe even a friend says, hey, Cancerians, can you help out on this project? Or can you help out at this charity event? I really love your input or your time, your energy. This is where you may meet somebody new, just so you're aware. It doesn't have to be exactly there, but I feel like you're going to meet someone out of the blue, okay? Now, the Six of Wands, if you are looking for love, because this reading is not really meant to be about love, it's about your energy for the month. I feel you could be meeting someone who's a Scorpio or a Pisces energy, someone who has strong water in their chart, so they understand you on a deeper level, just like you understand them on a deeper level too. So it's nice to be understood and seen, just so you're aware. This person only has eyes for you, and they really raise you up, okay? So, and I feel like both of you reciprocate your energy, and it is a balanced union. For those of you who are not looking for love, I feel like this is more about you sort of like transforming your world and your passions by following your heart, either setting up your own business or being an influencer in some way. You're influencing people perhaps to follow their heart, or you're influencing people in like by being non-judgmental, being a good listener. So somebody may come to you for some advice in the month of August, and you're a really good friend. That is something that you excel at in life. You're a really good friend. But I see you stepping into a position where you can influence your destiny. This is a card of victory, okay? For some of you, it's a card of fame. If you're wanting to have that level of success, I feel like following your heart, it needs a bit of luck on your side, which you're about to get, but you may have felt you have had no luck recently. There is luck on its way for you, and I feel like you're on your right path, okay? This month may be also a month where you really focus on your path, the next step, because we have that Judgment card there as well. But the Six of Wands says, don't give up. In this position, as I said, it's like I got it in the reverse, and that's like retreating after some sort of disappointment or having a lack of confidence, because sometimes, my beautiful Cancerians, you may lack a little bit of confidence or have a little bit of low self-esteem. You're going to build your confidence in the month of August. Also, I feel like there's going to be people who want to reach out to you and want to connect to you. Okay. Now, we've also got the Hangman again. Okay. And we got the Hangman twice here. So I just feel like you're seeing things from a new perspective. You're going to look at yourself in a different way, where you're like, wow, I look really amazing this morning. Okay, you know, you have those days where you wake up and you're like, who's that in the mirror? It looks awful today. And then you have other days where you're like, wow, I look incredible today. You know, I wish I could look like this every day, or be in this light every day. So I feel like you're gonna have that pretty much every day of the month. I feel like you're going to notice yourself in a very different way. Also, if you had any pause, or you felt in limbo recently with an opportunity or with your life in general, you're like feeling a little bit spun out, because right now they're showing me a compass. So if you felt like you've lacked direction recently, I feel like you become clear on your path. You find the path. It's like Pathfinder energy, okay? So whatever you're waiting for is all happening at the end of August, because these are 2 wait cards. You've also got the Hangman there. So something you've been waiting for, not giving up on, having faith that it's going to show up for you. Boom, we've got it all showing up for you, okay? The Judgment card is a card of being at a fork in the road, but it's also a card of your true prosperity and your true purpose. So you may be longing to find that direction, and you will find it. Okay, this is a card also of your energy being renewed and you reevaluating your path, but being revitalized along the way. For some of you, this could be a reconciliation between you and a person that perhaps you've waited for, or your heart has yearned for. Now, I'm not saying you have waited for someone for years and years and years and you're just going to let this person back in. No way. I just get this energy of you having healthier boundaries, but being fair and mature enough to have a non-judgmental conversation with someone who returns to you. And I feel you think about perhaps, I feel like you do pause to reevaluate the circumstances, but I feel like this person is attracted to you, and I get this energy of them coming in strong to offer something solid this time, okay? So use your intuition. It will never lead you astray, my beautiful Cancerians. If it was awful the first time round, they certainly do not deserve a second chance unless they prove themselves with action, because all people, they can change, and we should never say that they cannot. But if they have not proven themselves to be that way, then of course take them at their word and take them at their actions, most importantly, okay? But I see you being on the right path. I also see you having more energy, more sort of, more energy and excitement and enthusiasm for life in the month of August. Also, I get this energy of adventure. So some of you may go traveling, or you may be planning a vacation, or you may be just exploring your neighborhood in a different way. So I just definitely see that. Now we've got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a very powerful energy. As I said, power is your passion. No, passion is your power. We've got this magnetism coming through for you, and you are very attractive, both inside and out. Now, the Queen of Wands also is like the power behind the throne. So for some of you, I mean, we've got 2 of Cups here, which means whatever you want wants you. You will magnetize it towards you. And if you're looking for love, I mean, there's definitely an opportunity here for water to meet fire. So a little bit of steamy connection between you and somebody new. But also, if this is a business relationship, I feel like it is destined for success. And it is destiny. So whether it's a relationship in love or in business, I feel it is destined to be very, very successful. But the Queen of Wands is someone who knows their power, builds their confidence, and you're definitely feeling that. You're going to harness that inner power, especially because of that new moon in Leo. This is a Leo card right there. And as you see the sunflower, they're showing me sunflower as a signifier in the water right now, because they just said look at the card as well, so I can see it's there as well. So you may see like real sunflowers along your journey throughout the month of August somewhere. It could be that you see just one lonely little sunflower on your path, on the floor, on the ground. Maybe one's dropped off from someone's bunch of flowers or something like that. Or it can even be that you see it on a billboard. An image of a sunflower is important. I feel like it's one on its own, but I mean, no, I feel like it's one on its own, okay? Just so you're aware. So you know that the message is for you. This signifies really great news coming on in, okay? Also, it can be connected to a creative project. So I feel like a lot of you, after a period of feeling like you've had low energy, or you've not been achieving something, or you may have felt disconnected from your creative energy, your creative center, it all flows back to you in August very powerful month indeed for change. And I feel this also indicates creative collaborations, soul connections, inspired by spirit. Okay, so the inner artist in you will come out. A lot of you will want to express yourself in your own unique way, and you will, connect to dancing, art, music, really wonderful, expressive things that you can really lose yourself in is what I feel here. Expressing your passions are important. We've also got the Page of Cups. Now this indicates you have a lot to offer. You always put your heart and soul into everything. But this is also an indication here that you have psychic gifts that you may be developing, and they get stronger and stronger in the month of August. Also, Page of Cups tends to mean new love popping out of nowhere, okay? So if you're not looking for love, of course, then this is more a call to follow your bliss for whatever it is that you want to accomplish in your lifetime. It can also be a card of volunteer work, being curious about your new surroundings and sort of popping in order to connect to people. I just get this energy of you connecting to people. It's also a card of open-heartedness, childlike spirit. It can be the beginning of intimacy, getting to know your environment on a deeper level. For example, checking out that new cafe that you were wondering about. Now that energy came up in another reading. I think it was like Scorpio, perhaps. So maybe the water elements are kind of merging together collectively this month. But this is a card of following your heart and embracing love, leading with love and passion, because that is your power. So some of you may actually be curious about a new path of earning money, or because we've got an Ace of Pentacles here. So it can mean that you use, maybe your passion is people. Perhaps you like giving really good advice, or you want to be someone who uses your spiritual gifts in order to help others and shine a light in the darkness. So I really feel like you're going to be very successful in whatever path you choose to take. Ace of Pentacles indicates a new opportunity, a gift from the universe headed your way. Now this could be a financial gift that comes on in, or it could be an opportunity in terms of your work. It could be a raise, promotion, or some sort of new investment income that heads your way that helps you build your fortune. So for some of you, if you were out of work and you're looking for work and you've been really feeling like you can't catch a break, there is an opportunity headed towards you around about the 3rd week of August. You will embrace it with both hands. It is a match. It is something you love doing and is financially lucrative. You've waited a long time for this, okay? And I feel like it brings radical change. And more money. You get to staircase money with this. For some of you, you're going to use your creative skills, your creative gifts to set up your own business, become an entrepreneur in order to, capitalize on finances, but also on your talent. For those of you who are tired, I really feel like you may sort of dabble creatively and realize that you've got quite a skill and open yourself up to making a little bit more money on the side in order to enhance your environment, your retirement funds, okay? Some of you may be now, some of you who are already in a workspace, you may have felt like that you've been in your position for a long time and it's just time for change. Even though you may like your environment, you may feel just a little bit closed off from it, or it's oversaturated and it's time to change. You may put your resumes out there. There's an opportunity headed in your way you'll grab it, as I said, with both hands. I feel like it's a financially lucrative opportunity and it just matches what your heart is yearning for. The Two of Cups, though, of course, is union. So whatever it is you're wanting, you're attracting. On a deeper level, it's all about reciprocity. So you're looking about what you offer in life in terms of friendship, your care, your time, your attention, your love, and you're wondering, do I get it back? And if you feel like you do not, I feel like you're leaving it behind. If you've got no confidence in it, you're leaving it behind, okay? The Two of Cups can also indicate a contract or a proposal coming through for you with regards to work, or because there's snakes there, as you can see, it means revitalized spirit. So I really feel you're connecting to your goals and dreams and you're smashing them out of the park, but you're revitalizing your energy and you're changing something about you. I feel like you are like coming into your own, okay? You're showing that you know your worth, and you're also showing that you're not giving up on something, that you're so strong. The Seven of Wands tends to be represented by like a strong man or woman, for example. So I feel like you've built your strength in silence on the journey of life. And I feel like there's been moments where you wished you weren't so sensitive, and now you realize that actually it is your superpower, okay? And if you want to attract love, there's definitely a union headed your way. You have the potential to meet somebody. I feel like it's somewhere where you're invited. Now, this may be a Scorpio that invites you somewhere, or it can mean that if you work for a company, your boss may invite you, or it can mean that you do something for work and you are recognized for it, appreciated for it, and you're invited to some sort of dinner. You may meet somebody new that sparks your heart, okay? There's some chemistry there, because I feel like you're actually turning heads. You will have a lot of people interested in you, let's put it that way. But the Two of Cups is also a card of harmony, balance, seeing life and the world through loving lenses in your eyes. So I feel like this is about you, not just bringing your dreams into being, but also being a light in the darkness, okay? Having hope and attracting opportunities. And of course, we've got that Hangman, which I've already described. So I'm just going to go and see a little bit more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Going, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, you've got the Hangman 3 times. So there may be some sacrifices that you have to make in order to embrace this new lifestyle or this new adventure. And it may make you feel like anxious, but also it's exciting. The Ten of Cups in the reverse is a card of, it can be a card of separation, or there's been some family issues, perhaps. The Ten of Cups is also like you're not feeling happy where you're at right now, or you feel a little bit low energy, not as harmonious as you were hoping for, or not as fulfilled as you've been hoping for. But the Judgment card indicates you're at a turning point. You're at a fork in the road where you're making a decision. And in order to embrace new life, one must purge things from the past, or purge anything that would hinder that new life from coming into being, okay? You're making space for something new, something better. And for some of you, for example, you may need to relocate. You may need to like move out of the family home, or you're thinking about leaving home to move to new territory, or you may get a job opportunity that requires you to travel away from your family and friends. So it's almost like you have to sacrifice something in order to embrace something new. And you get to decide. You're in control of this. You get to decide what it is that you're embracing, because the Judgment card is like your calling. As you can see, they're all in like coffins there. So they're leaving their old life behind. That is, their life is dead and gone. Their old life is kind of dead and gone. And you see the water there, that's like embracing goals and dreams. And they're connecting to the angel trumpeting, which means you have a calling. So I feel like you have sacrificed a lot to be on your path, on your calling, but you love what you do. And I feel like it's a time to embrace and release restrictions, anything that's holding you back, because you're going to be very successful at whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Plus, you have some really good luck on your side, okay? So it seems to be you're following your heart and finding your path in the month of August in particular, but you may also be protecting your finances because of that 2nd and 8th house influence there. That's all about value, as I said, how you value yourself, but also it's about protecting your finances, putting yourself in a really good position to look after yourself and look after your home life, your family, for example. So you may feel called to have certain responsibilities that you have been maybe worrying about or defending yourself against, but I feel like you embrace them in the month of August, okay? And they work out in your favor. I see lots of positive energy. The Hangman can be like, I mean, look at your card, your first card, new experiences and possibilities. Everything's new for you, new. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? They were giving me an image in the water just now, but then it went away. So I can't tell you what it was. So I thought I could see it just about, but I couldn't. So I'll always be honest and say, nope, I didn't quite catch it in the water this time. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay, now they're giving me a song. Okay. Okay, I feel like I have heard this song before. It's a masculine energy that sings this. A little bit of luck will make it through the night. A little bit of luck will make it through the night. Okay, I nearly sang there. I do apologize. Nobody needs to hear that. It's just repetitive, saying that a little bit of luck will make it through the night. And a little bit of luck will make it through the night. Yeah. Now, I'm guessing it's called that maybe, or maybe it's a little bit of luck, or make it through the night, perhaps. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to look that up for you. But I mean, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so that can mean that a little bit of luck, and you're going to make it through any like worry or dark night of the soul energy that you've been feeling. If you've been feeling a little bit nervous or you're having sleepless nights, I feel like a little bit of luck is coming your way to show you that you are protected, but also that you're on the right path. So, yeah. I don't really know how to make it through the night. So, okay. So maybe you are having, as I said, sleepless nights, or maybe this is a song that you'll hear over the next 4 to 5 weeks, and you'll be like, wow, I can't believe it. That means there's some really good news coming your way. The luck is showing up at your door, okay? So we have new experiences and possibilities. So you're walking some sort of new path in your life, and you're embracing it. It's a wonderful adventure, okay? Also, as you can see, we've got the horse there. Horses represent stability, but also groundedness, practicality, loyalty, and also the ability to just get going, get moving, spontaneity, that sort of thing. But as you can see, she's being able to reach the higher blossoms. So whatever it is that you're reaching for, I feel like it's uncharted territory, and it's really rewarding, okay? We've got let love be your beacon. I think that even came up in your reading, to let love guide you, or, you know, love will be, it's almost like your heart is going to be in charge in the month of August. Let love be your beacon. I mean, we've even got like little bunny rabbits here. Bunny rabbits tend to show up on the Queen of Pentacles, which means finances are going to change in a really positive way, something you work hard for, be very productive. But I feel like it's like embrace change, embrace uncharted territory, be open-hearted. We got show your support. Now, as I said, you know, you're someone who's a very, very good friend. So someone may come towards you for advice. I feel like this person, it's almost like one good turn deserves another. I feel like they'll be there when you need something later on, okay? And it's not that you are going to help someone out so that they can help you in the future, but I feel like this person, they will help you on something later on as well. We've got illumination. So that's about seeing things clearly. The moon card, of course, you are definitely guided by moon cycles, so you may feel a little bit more sensitive than usual, but she's literally riding some sort of butterfly here. So illumination, seeing the changes that are necessary, embracing change. We've also got be in service. So helping others is important because that brings you good karma. So as I said, you know, if you're wanting to find love and someone invites you to an event to help out, or a charity, some sort of volunteer work, being in service, this will lead you either to some sort of creative opportunity or some sort of love opportunity. For those of you who are retired, you may be sort of connecting to a new hobby, and it puts you in touch with like a new social group, or even love if you're looking for love. But to be in service is like, now, my guides gave me this many, many years ago. To be in service to others, you fast track your own luck, or you fast track your own prosperity by being in service for others. So whatever it is you do in life, my beautiful Cancerians, remember to look at it in how can I be of service to others? How can I change another person's life for the better? Even if you're like working in an administrative job in an office, it's like, how can I be in service? because once you're in service, it means you're giving out to the universe. And when you give out to the universe is generous. It's like a boomerang. It comes right back. You know, even if like you're having a bad day and you're like, you know, you stabbed your toe on the side of your bed and you're like, ow, you know, and you get really angry and you put that anger out there, and then later on something else goes really wrong in your day and you're like, I can't catch a break. It's awful. And it just goes downhill from there. But if you nip it in the bud and be like, you know what? It's fine. It's cool. I just hit my toe. It's fine. It hurts, yes, but you know, I'll get over it as long as it's not broken. All good. Now, let's just change this energy around. Once you are in control of your energy and you give it out in terms of love, understanding, caring, you actually change how the world responds to you. Try it. See if you notice it, okay? And we've also got heighten your vitality. Now, because you are a water element, my beautiful Cancerians, you tend to absorb a lot of energy around you, especially people and the world as well. Things like news reports, you know, and, you know, social media things. There's a lot of energy that you absorb. Make sure it is positive energy. Okay, heighten your vitality. Make sure you have, because they're showing me right now in the water, like a black obsidian or a black tourmaline, just to, you know, keep any negative energy away from you, because you are like a sponge, you absorb that energy. But heightening your vitality, like we got lots of energy here. There's like flying a kite here. There's like two people, looks like one person is proposing. Then we've got another where it's almost like Francis of Assisi, you're talking to the animals. So it's almost like becoming one with the universe. Heighten your frequency, you attract more good opportunities. So heighten your vitality. Sometimes it's important as well to take a moment of calm, a moment of clarity, space, to connect to your own thoughts, to actually connect to source. So if you've been really busy, no, that's not for you. They went really, your energy just went a little bit complex. The whole deck started to become really sticky. Thank you so much for it, guys. Okay, Peacock Vibrancy. Now, if you've got Virgo placements, my beautiful Cancerians, there's definitely something in that message for you, because we had the Wheel of Fortune. They've had the Wheel of Fortune in this position also, and they had energy that is very, very similar to yours. So you may have some Virgo placements. Also, they got oh my gosh, I wish I'd said it. I'm so annoyed with myself because just before I picked up the deck, I started shuffling and I saw bison in the water, okay? And it went so quickly that I just thought I'll bring it up in a moment, but I didn't say it. Okay, so I can't call it, I can't prove it, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. But bison came up for you as well. So this indicates you're protected in the storm. And often bisons move towards the storm in order to face problems head on, okay? So, but also just coming back to the Virgo reading, they got peacock. Well, they got a peacock feather in the water, but you got the peacock card. So you may have Virgo placements, or there may be an important Virgo in your life as well. So moving on, we've got vibrancy. Vitality and vibrancy. You're going to have a lot more energy, feel more productive in the month of August in a really positive way. It says, you were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Okay, I didn't say it as eloquently as this card did, but it definitely came up in the reading. Embrace your confidence, your inner power, and allow yourself to shine. You are vibrant. You're raising your vibrations as well, and you're affecting the things around you, which is bringing more success into your world. And also, bison abundance. Okay, some really good things headed your way financially as well, because of that Ace of Pentacles. A real gift is headed your way. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So bison, they huddle together whenever there's difficulty, they protect. So I definitely feel like you've had maybe, you know, a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, my beautiful Cancerians, feeling like you have to protect everybody or, you know, be responsible in some way, and it's been difficult, but you're strong enough. That's why you were given this journey. and you are protected. So just be aware of that. There is a lifeline on its way for you if you've been struggling. And I feel if you've been feeling a little bit lost, you gain clarity, you gain insight in the month of August, and you will know where to go from there, okay? I'm just going to go and get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, for angels. Now, I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets. I cannot gauge with all the metal what trinket you're getting, but we've got the heart, okay? So you're leading with the heart. It's all about your heart in the month of August. And it says here, made with love. Made with love. So some of you are going to be very creative, setting up your own businesses. You're going to be very lucrative as well. You're making things with love. You're the sort of person who makes like a personal card for someone's birthday. You always put the personal touches to everything. You think of everybody. Now it's time for people to think about you, okay? Also, your heart will be engaged, and I feel like you will meet someone to love if you're looking for love, of course, but made with love. Now, they just show me one thing more before they want me to put this on the Queen of Wands, okay? So that's all about creativity, passion, drive, determination. Trying to get, I can't believe it, no way. So they're showing me two things side by side. They're showing me a horseshoe, which represents luck, but they're also showing me a magnet that is in the shape of a horseshoe, and it means luck. So, I mean, if you look at a magnet, you turn it upside down, it looks like a U shape, like a horseshoe as well. So it's like similar energies. So either you're going to find like a magnet that's in the shape of a horseshoe, or they're indicating you're magnetic, or they're indicating you are attracting your luck at this time. Or someone's going to give you like a horseshoe for luck, or you're going to find one on your path, or you're going to find a magnet that's in the shape of that U, that it's almost like horseshoe shape. So look out for a magnet or horseshoe on your path. They're showing me both. I cannot imagine they're both together. If you find them both together, please let me know. I would love to know that. So put it in the comments box below. It's a signifier from your guides that there's something in this message for you, and there's going to be really good news headed your way, okay? So look out for that. I mean, it could be on a billboard, it could be on the floor as you're walking down the street. It could be that someone gives it to you as a gift. You could also like turn off this video right now and see like a video of a horseshoe or a video of a magnet. So it may not mean anything to you in this moment, but in about 4 to 5 weeks, it sure will do, okay? So look out for that. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Cancerians. Your reading and Virgo's reading was quite complex, okay? So I hope it does resonate. It maybe that's how you're feeling right now, but I will leave it there. If something does resonate in this reading for you, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Cancerians. Love and light.